Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran, and I am here to do a twin flame tarot reading. This is going to be for the divine masculines. All right, so this is going to be looking at their energy, what they're currently. Fuck! I just had a stroke. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's try that again. So this is going to be about their energy and what they're going to be going through, or what they're currently going through. Then we're going to be looking at their head space, their heart space, right? So how they're feeling and thinking about their relationship at this time. What's blocking them, right? So a couple cards on what's keeping them from being in a committed relationship or changing or talking, communicating. And then the actions that they're going to be taking. And again, time is fluid and all that other good stuff. But this is going to be for essentially, the next week or so. Okay, so today is December 7th. It's Pearl Harbor Day. I didn't know that was a thing, but my calendar says it is. So, okay, happy Pearl Harbor Day. Or is that something? You can't really say happy Pearl Harbor Day, can you? Whatever. Sad Pearl Harbor Day, everybody. But anyway, so from today, Saturday, to next Saturday, which is the 14th, okay? So that kind of energy, all right? So let's get started with the masculine energy. We'll find out what is going through, what's going on. I got a little piece of Reese's peanut butter cup on my thing. I got a problem. All right, guys, let's take a look. So, what is the energy with the masculines? What's going on with them this week? So, the moon. Okay, so fear, hidden things. What's hidden, right? So, trying to figure some things out. If this is in their first position as a major arcana, definitely telling me that the masculines are going through something right now. It would indicate to me, I get this indication of this feeling of sort of emotional confusion, right? So they're definitely in a place right now where they might be confused about some of the things that are going on in their life. So if they're in a karmic situation or something like that, definitely they're not sure about the situation anymore. It might not be going as they planned, right? Something is missing, right? So they definitely feel like something is missing, that they don't see something properly, and that there is something that they need, or that they're just not aware of, that of course would have to do with you, right? Again, fear about this relationship, of course, but with their own energy, again, sort of something is being hidden from them. There's some secrets, right? There's something that they don't get, right? And this, of course, would speak to that awakening process, right? So if they don't get the whole purpose of a twin flame relationship, then they would be quite confused, right? We also have the Ten of Cups, okay? So having that next to the Moon card, again, definitely telling me about some definitely some strong karmic energy, right? Confusion about, because there's a family. Ten of Cups is a family card. So definitely confusion about karmic situations that they might be in. Otherwise, it's definitely some confusion and fear about the future or the path that they've chosen, right? I definitely get those two cards coming together. So there's some illusions or fears about, happy family, happy life. They might not be sure how to get that, especially if it's with you, right? Because they might just be in a position where they're not sure what it is that they want, because again, there's something being hidden from them, manipulations, lies, etc. What else do we have for the masculine's energy for this week? Yeah, we then have the Four of Swords, so now we're getting out of that energy. This is about healing. This is about rest and recuperation, right? So if they're not healing already, they are healing from situations. They are preparing for something. The Four of Swords is always about resting before taking an action. I wouldn't be surprised if the next 2 or 3 cards are an action card or something like that. But this is about resting and rejuvenation. So their energy, they are getting into a point where they are preparing for something, resting up, healing from past wounds, definitely probably from you guys as well, maybe from their own mistakes that they've made, right? Because you still have to heal even if you stabbed yourself, right? So yeah, what did I say? Wouldn't be surprised if there was an action card. 10 of Wands, right? A Wands card is an action card. That's what I meant. So 10 of Wands is about completing tasks. It's about burdens, responsibilities. You can see this crow taking the sticks. It's essentially the work, right, that it's done, and taking it to a place. 10 is completion, okay? So after that Swords card, right, they're coming in, trying to complete something. So they're getting into this energy where they're feeling responsible for something, and they know that they have to do something. So they're going to be in this energy where they're actually kind of feeling overworked, but essentially ready to go, right? So having some energy and stuff like that. To actually complete the task that they need to, okay? All right, yeah, we have the Star card, okay? So this is about, I'm going to end it after these 5 cards here, because it makes sense. The Moon card and the Star card, quite opposite. So the Star card is about kind of having faith, having your hope restored, believing in things again. Definitely about things getting better. Again, with the water there, right? The bird basically bathing itself, well, that's representing clearing away negative emotions, clearing away old belief patterns, and again, kind of rejuvenating as well, right? So definitely some good energy there, because it's starting off with the Moon, which is, again, this fear and illusion, secrets, things being hidden, not knowing what to do. But by the end of the week, essentially, it gets to the Star card, which is kind of knowing what to do, or at least believing that it will be taken care of, and having some faith restored, and about, any bad luck basically turning into a period of good luck, right? So this Star card always would come up to show that if there's been a situation that hasn't been working or something like that, it's about to get better. So things are about to improve, right? So again, definitely some illusions. If they're in a karmic situation, it's falling apart almost, because there's just so much shit that's not making sense. We then have the Four of Swords, which would definitely indicate if it is ending or something like that, then there is going to be a period of rest, of recuperation. But Ten of Wands and the Star, it's like, so they're coming in to complete something with this energy, and then they're going to be in this place where they believe in something again, right? Star card definitely has a tie to that spiritual belief system, okay? So it looks like they're sort of growing, definitely evolving, but definitely some things in their life and their energy that are basically being pushed away in order for some new awareness and action to come in, okay? So that's where their energy's at, which is pretty good. It's what you'd want, actually. December, very powerful month, so that's good for them, for their energy, because I clearly see some change going on here. So let's get into their headspace, right? So this is how they're thinking about you at this time, okay? So, dear Spirit, how are the masculines thinking about their feminines right now? What are they thinking about? How are they thinking about it? And so on, right? So we'll get 3 cards. We'll take a look. Hopefully it's good news. This is the part where it takes a long time. Alright, so the first card that I got, and this is great news actually, so I guess I'm glad that it took a long time. We have the Empress card, okay? So this is you guys. This is a Divine Feminine. So they are thinking about you a lot right now. The fact this card came out, that's really, really positive, guys. I always see this card as the Empress card, and if people disagree with me, then they're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But I always see this card as the Empress card, okay? I mean, the Divine Feminine card. I'm sorry. I had a long night. I see this as the Divine Feminine energy. The Empress card is the Divine Feminine energy. So they are thinking about you, the Divine Feminines, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Because this card, Divine Feminine, the Empress, is that kind of Divine Feminine energy. It's about that creativity, that nurturer, that mothering figure. I'm not a mother, but you get the idea. It's about that nurturing ability, and even that spiritual person, right? That person with the extra side of them, that deeper layer, right? That's the Divine Feminine energy. That's what you guys are in. That's what makes you guys so powerful. So they are thinking about you a lot right now, and they definitely in a good way, right? Let's see what other kind of cards I can get next to that, but they definitely have you on their mind. Let's see what it is that they're actually thinking about, right? So what do we have? So, oh shit, guys. Oh shit, he said. So we have the Eight of Wands, communication. They're thinking about communicating to their Divine Feminines. That's really great, guys. Eight of Wands, yeah. They're thinking about traveling, communicating to you, Divine Feminine. Wowee. Good stuff, right? That's better than mac and cheese, guys. Better than mac and cheese. Alright, and then King of Cups. So, clearly, this could be you, but King of Cups, Divine Masculine energy, male energy type of thing. So that's about somebody being emotionally secure and being able to emotionally offer, right? Somebody that leads with their heart, following their heart, basically. So it looks like they're thinking about coming in with some communication. They are thinking about talking to you. They're thinking about their Divine Feminines right now. They want to travel, communicate with you. They want to offer you something. Their emotions, obviously, here with the King of Cups. Solid emotions. They want to express themselves finally. They want to have a real, actual talk in order to clear the air, essentially, right? So there is a heavy communication on their mind, and they're definitely going to, it looks like they're going to be following their heart, right? Especially because the King of Cups, to me, is coming out underneath the Ten of Wands, which is an action, right? Eight of Wands underneath the Four of Swords. Healing, so they can come in with communication. Empress underneath their 10 of Cups, right? You are their 10 of Cups, not the situation that they're in. That's why you had the Moon card, okay? So, really good stuff, guys, okay? So that's what they're at. Let me get their heart space right now, okay? So again, they're definitely thinking about you guys, thinking about communicating. That's good news. I know that's definitely what you guys want to hear, right? So let's start with their heart space, right? So what is the heart space for the masculines? How are they feeling about their twin flame, the divine feminine at this time? All right, so how are they feeling? Four of Pentacles, okay? Something about not letting go, holding on to a situation, so they clearly can't let you go. So you're still with them inside their heart. They might have tried to let you go, but it's impossible, so they can't. And that's probably why they're thinking about communicating, because it's just about those times. Holy shit, guys! Man, I usually don't get so emotional. This is the Four of Wands, so that's Twin Flame card, okay, or whatever, or it isn't. I don't know if there's such a thing as a Twin Flame card, but if there were, this would be it. Four of Wands, this is about marriage and union. Look at that, 4-8-4. That's kind of crazy, actually. So Four of Wands, that is twin flame energy, right? So they have you inside of their heart. They have a huge amount of feelings for you. The Four of Wands also, I believe, though it could be the Six of Wands, but there is a heavy element of expression of feelings finally. Okay, so again, they have this all these emotions that they've been kept hidden from you, that they've held on to even with the Four of Pentacles, and not have said anything to you. So the fact that the Four of Wands is coming out underneath the Eight of Wands, guys, that is like straight up, they're going to be communicating with you. Like, holy shit, guys, a lot of you guys are going to be getting communication. So if you have not had communication, expect that definitely within a month or so, around that area. But again, if you have some sort of communication, expect it to take on a more serious role, okay? And just for things to progress. But this is really, really great. Definitely can't let you go. Can't let go of the twin flame relationship. They feel very, very strongly. And then we have the World. Damn, guys, my guides are with me today. That's about completion. That is about getting cycles, completing cycles, and starting this new phase, right? So they see you as the World, that person that's actually like for them, destiny, right? This whole other part of them. So that's a really positive light, guys. This is a really, really good reading. Like, I'm actually kind of nervous, I guess. But this is really, really great, okay? So, that's great energy. They're definitely into you guys. They can't let go of you. Definitely coming in with thinking about communicating. They feel such a strong amount of love for you. And again, definitely wanting to come in, right? Definitely wanting to complete a cycle with you. And it looks like it's going to happen. Again, the World is a sort of destiny, right? A Wheel of Fortune would be kind of saying the same thing a little bit more, but the World's definitely telling me that there's this completion that's coming to an end here, okay? But in a good way, not like a negative karmic cycle. It's more about getting the rewards that you've worked for, right? So if you've been working for something on a long time, the World would come in to basically tell you you're about to complete that. You're about to have that be completed successfully. Right, so this would indicate to me that, again, this relationship, this phase, the separation, coming to an end, okay? So let's move these cards up. Super positive. That's great stuff, okay? That made my little Virgo heart shiver. Virgos suppress our emotions, man. All right, so let's look at what's blocking them, right? So pull 3 cards. This is just going to be an indication of, like, why they haven't come forward or what they're going through experience. And there just might be a reason for why they can't or haven't been able to communicate or connect or commit effectively to your expectations or even the expectations of a stable relationship, okay? So what is blocking the masculines at this time? What is it that is causing them to hesitate? Clearly they want to come in, right? So there's something that is blocking them. Okay. I have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So 8 of Pentacles upright is definitely energy about almost being complete with something. So there's definitely a lack of effort, let's say. What else can we get? What else is communicating with them? So it's almost like they didn't try. You know what I mean? We have the Seven of Swords, so there was that deceit, those lies, the theft, right? So clearly there might even be some guilt about what's happened in the past, but they definitely know that they did something wrong, that they stole something from you guys. It doesn't necessarily mean they stole something physically, like, you know, like your fleshlight or your dildo or whatever that you guys have, or less sexual things like a watch, whatever. Doesn't mean that they actually stole something. It just means that you know, the physical anyway. It could just be that they know that they stole your time, your energy, your love, essentially, and ran away with it, right? Because this crow clearly took something and kind of like, you know, left, right? So, as a blockage, right? They know that it's hard to return. They know they took something. There's also this deceit, these lies, right? So there's something that clearly needs to be, you know, said, and so that, you know, they haven't really tried, because I think a lot of them, I do get this heavy feeling that a lot of them feel guilty and are not sure how to return, because where would you even start, and would anybody believe them, right? Because if they just suddenly came back, would you actually take it seriously? You know what I mean? Like, would you be like, there'd be a part of you, I'm sure, that would have a hard time just accepting that, right? And they know that as well, and that's why it's hard for them. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So this could go two different ways. One, that they're guarded, again, definitely because of what I was just talking about, and also because you might be guarded, right? Because they're not sure how you're going to react, right? So they haven't really tried to come forward because, you know, they're not really sure how you would react, what you would do. They're afraid of what might happen. They know that they've caused some problems with you guys. They know that there's been some issues that they haven't necessarily been honest about, right? And then again, Eight of Pentacles, they just, you know, they felt trapped and they haven't been able to, you know, get out of a situation, right? Definitely again about, you know, being in that karmic situation, right? But, however, that feeling of being trapped, that lack of effort, right? Eight of Pentacles in reverse is definitely always about cycles coming to an end. So to me, that's also a great indication that this period of inaction, this period of feeling trapped and stuck in whatever situation they're in, is actually coming to an end. So there's even some positivity within their blockages, okay? So that is why they haven't been able to do that. But their mind space and heart space is all about communication. So I think a lot of you guys are going to get communication this month. If not this month, then January, right? Because 2020 is, again, year of union, not just with twin flames, but successful projects, okay? 2020, right? Look that angel number up, guys. It might have a nice meaning for you. All right, so now let's get action cards for them. So this is what actions they're going to take towards the connection, okay? Potentially. All right, so to your spirit guides, what actions is this group of masculines about to take towards their feminines? Please tell me what it is they're about to do. So I'm going to get 4 cards, I think. Maybe 5. It depends on where it ends. Okay, wow, shit, guys. So we have the Lovers, kind of another twin flame card, so they're definitely going to make a choice about this relationship. They're coming forward. They're going to offer you something, guys, and you guys are going to have to choose. You guys are going to have to find out whether you believe it or not. 3 of Wands, action and adventure card, right? So coming in, waiting for the ships to come home. Again, preparing for something. So some action's about to happen, right? So there's some energy going on there. Okay, so way too many cards just came out there. Let me try that again. So again, actions that the masculines are about to take towards the connection. Yeah, 3 of Wands, definitely them about waiting for those ships to come in. So it's almost as if they've already made like plans and preparations to come in. Like there's almost like a date that's already planned in their head. We then have the Hierophant. So as an action card, definitely trying to gather information, because this is like a traditional card, but it all like about marriage and stuff like that. But it also speaks to connecting to your guides with the key there, right? Of course, representation that. Bringing in some type of truth or some knowledge to you, right? So they're definitely going to be telling you something, but also an indication that that there is that they're also trying to gather information about what they can do. You know, gather courage, ask people for advice, maybe even learning about twin flames and stuff like that, and how it might even work and how they should communicate. But there also is this heavy element of coming in and telling you guys something, right? Giving you the key to what you might have been missing, right? Constantly like wondering, you know, this, that about them. Hierophant telling me and telling you that they are going to tell you the truth. Okay? Alright. So what actions are they going to take towards the connection? Alright guys, look at that. 9 of Cups. That is a good card. So, it's a good thing we did get an action card in there. So the 9 of Cups is about wish fulfillment, right? So they are not only fulfilling your wishes, but fulfilling their wishes. So they are going to grant you the wish that you've wanted, whatever that may be. If you guys are in a relationship, maybe it's a next level type of thing, so wish being fulfilled. If you guys haven't been communicating, so there's the communication coming in. The idea here is about fulfilling a wish, fulfilling both of your wishes, right? So you guys are going to get what you wished for. And then here's another Knight card, another Wand card, which happens to be the Knight of Wands, and this is about events picking up. This is about coming in hot, completely unexpectedly, and just like changing things, changing your life. Like, you know, you might be going about your daily life right now, kind of like out of it, not knowing what the hell is going on, and next thing you know, holy shit, there they are, and they're talking to you, and you're like, holy shit, this happened really, really quickly out of nowhere, and then events happen, you know, very, very quickly after that, right? So, guys, that's really positive. This was a super positive reading. In fact, when I was going into this, I totally was like, this is probably going to be a bullshit reading. One, because I'm tired, and two, because, you know, I guess I was being negative mindset. But this was super, like, great, guys. This is actually really, really wonderful. So I hope this really helps you guys. So I'll go over it again real quick, this part anyway. So again, potential actions, right? What's going to be happening? So, Lover's card, choice, coming in. So they are going to be coming in with a choice. They're going to make a choice to come forward with the 3 of Wands. They probably already have a date in mind. They probably actually already internally made the choice. So they are going to come forward. They are going to travel, action and adventure. So they are going to come towards you in some way, whether or not that's communication through social media, whether or not it's a physical action. It's probably a physical travel. They are going to come to see you. Could be both, I would imagine. But there definitely is some physical travel going on, going to come see each other. So whoever that is for, take that, right? But again, coming in with some truth, they are going to deliver a message to you. There is going to be something important. You are going to get your wish fulfilled. They are going to give you what you want. They're also going to be giving themselves what they want. So again, they are going to express something emotional to you, an emotional truth, right? Maybe finally telling you that they love you. Knight of Wands saying that after they communicate, after you guys meet up, unexpectedly, okay? So again, this communication is going to come in really quickly. You're not going to expect it. It's going to be at a time that you don't expect, a place that you don't expect. Again, the social media could just be, you know, you wake up and you got a message from them, and you're like, you know, shit, I never expected that, right? And then, you know, you're not even thinking about them, and, you know, a message pops up or some shit. You know, you get like a Facebook notification through Messenger, and, you know, you're watching porn or whatever, and you're like, oh shit, there they are. You know, you don't have to be watching porn. You could be watching Merlin. I don't know what would be worse, watching Merlin or porn. In either case, you're both fucked, so it doesn't matter. But, right, or they could come see you at a place, you know, you have no, and you just see them unexpectedly somewhere. They come towards you, you know, they knock on your door, well, if they know where you live. The idea is, guys, unexpected, can't plan for it, it's just going to happen, and that's crazy. And this is like, you know, near future energy, guys. So remember, some of you guys getting this month, some of you guys at the beginning of next month, right? Be open to it. But this is a super positive outcome. Whole reading was actually really good, guys. So that is what's going on, which is super great, actually. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. All right, and again, I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video for any of those who don't know, but I'm doing a buy one, get one for the month of December, which means, for those of you who do not understand it, simply, if you were to buy a general twin flame reading, which is like 20-something bucks, I think, then you would get another one free, and you could just, you know, redeem that whenever you wanted. You know, you can get it immediately after, or you know, you can get it next month, 2 months from now, whatever. As long as, you know, you remind me, and I'm sure the information will be there, because, you know, emails, they're always there and stuff like that. Okay, so. Keep that in mind, guys, and all the information and stuff, of course, is always in my description box. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that this video was helpful, and it was kind of like short, so that's good too. Save some time. All right, guys, thanks so much. I will talk to you a little